Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, seeing mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions out there this morning with some cold temperatures. We do have some clouds moving into the area. Eventually, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions as we move through the day today, as a clipper system will be moving into our area. It's going to bring mainly just increasing clouds, otherwise a very slight chance of maybe a few light flurries around the area as we move through our later afternoon, evening time frame. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, high pressure is moving out of our local area as that clipper system approaches. And again, that boundary is going to push through later this evening, and out ahead of it, that very slight chance of a light flurry and some increasing clouds. If we look at current conditions this morning, just a few clouds around 9,000 feet, a few clouds at 25,000 feet. Winds are light and temperature at 17 degrees, and relative humidity is at 80%. Take a look at the short-term high-resolution model. Again, overall expecting dry conditions today with mostly cloudy to overcast conditions developing, particularly as we get into the second part of the day and into the evening time frame. We'll see as we pass the 1600 local time some light precip being indicated here on the simulated model, indicating that very slight chance of a few light flurries pushing through the area, but again, not expecting anything impactful from that, mainly just cloudy skies and slightly milder conditions than what we saw yesterday, but still slightly below average. As we move through the morning hours of Friday, we'll be dry continuing, and we'll start to see decreasing clouds as that clipper system moves out of the area, and we'll gradually start to see more moderation of the temperatures, getting up to a more seasonable high temperature for our Friday, and dry conditions prevailing as we move into the weekend. Overnight into Saturday, we will start to see another area of low pressure tracking across the northern part of the country, and it's going to bring a boundary into our area as well as some colder conditions behind it. Out ahead of it, we could see a weak area of low pressure developing off the coast and tracking up the coast. It's going to bring a chance of maybe a few rain showers into the area as we move towards the second part of the day, Saturday, and into the evening. Right now looks to be fairly widely scattered, and any rain shower will be on the lighter side, so not expecting much in the way of precipitation. But nonetheless, we will have a decent chance of seeing a few light rain showers around the area for Saturday. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions over the next 24 hours. We will see the winds picking up with a southerly component out of the south-southwest, 8 to 13 knots. That's going to help moderate temperatures a bit warmer than what we saw yesterday, but still slightly below average, expecting our high around 39 degrees. We'll see those increasing clouds with our ceiling moving in around 9,000 feet, and then as we get later in the afternoon, could see that ceiling dropping down to around 5,000 feet, and that's when we'll pick up that very slight chance of a light snow flurry around the area. Do have a chance of seeing those peak winds getting up to around 20 knots as we get to the later afternoon before they taper back off as we go into the evening. Looking at overcast conditions as we go through the first part of the evening, we'll see our low temperatures struggle to fall initially with those clouds in the area, and then eventually falling down into the upper 20s with a low expected around 28 degrees, which is right about average for this time of year. And we'll see those winds turning more westerly to northwesterly, 8 to 13 knots early in the morning, weakening down to 6 to 11 knots as we start the day on Friday with mostly sunny skies. We'll see tides running normal today. And for our Friday, mostly sunny and seasonable conditions with just a slight breeze early on in the morning, with that breeze diminishing through the day. We'll see a high around 42 degrees, so that's about average for this time of year, back to more average temperatures for our Friday. Green conditions expected for our weather risk. That continues into Friday evening. We'll see mostly clear conditions Friday evening, and then ahead of that next system, we'll see clouds on the increase, becoming partly to mostly cloudy by the time we start today on Saturday, and we'll start to see a slight breeze picking up through the evening as well. We'll see our low around 29 degrees, and then Saturday we'll see mostly cloudy to overcast conditions as that area of low pressure develops out ahead of the area of low pressure tracking across the country. And as that tracks up the coast, again, a chance of seeing that bring in a few light rain showers through the area, mainly during the afternoon and evening time frame. Again, not expecting a significant amount of precipitation with this, but nonetheless, just a few light rain showers pushing through. We'll see a warmer day on Saturday with a high around 49 degrees. We do have that orange risk for precip for our Saturday, as it does look like a decent chance we get at least some sort of light rain at any time during the afternoon and evening time frame. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.